Hi, this is David Tubbs from the Greater Kitchener-Waterloo Chamber of Commerce, and in this social media tutorial video, we're going to be discussing leveraging hashtags in Twitter. Now, for small businesses, I tend to get a lot of questions when they're just starting out on Twitter on what exactly a hashtag is and where the value is and why so many people are using them. Now, they are important to any type of Twitter usage, especially for businesses, to help popularize an idea. But you need to understand what a hashtag is first. A hashtag is a string of words that begins just with a pound sign. I've listed a few examples here. KW Awesome, WR Awesome stands for Waterloo Region Awesome. And these are more topics and terms to be trended. Now, originally, there was no search database as there is now with Twitter. So, what the users of Twitter did is to help kind of track who's talking about what, say the Super Bowl, for example, they would start throwing a hashtag, a pound sign, in front of a string of words, and this would help categorize a tweet. So, anybody searching in the original rudimentary search database would put a pound sign in front of whatever they're talking about and see who's talking about that topic. Now, Twitter and all the other different Twitter interfaces like Hootsuite and TweetDeck are very intuitive, so they can actually track all the hashtags now, and they're just as searchable as well within the search database. But this is how they were initially created, and the popularity is still there because they're great for harnessing an idea that you want to talk about, such as a promotion or an event. So for small businesses, this can be very useful in help creating that buzz around a particular topic and even tracking a particular topic. Now, the viral power of hashtags is something that everybody wants to try and leverage. Hashtags have that strong promotional and viral aspect to them because they help center a whole conversation on one topic, and it's easily trackable. So if you're talking about a recent event that's coming up, it's easy to get everybody talking about it and using that hashtag to really build the buzz around it. Because if there isn't a hashtag thrown in, somebody who might be a listener on Twitter instead of an actual engager won't know what people are talking about. But if the hashtag is there, they're going to be right with the conversation and understand what everybody's talking about. That's why they're becoming just as popular on Facebook and even in text messages among teenagers and university students, because it can be very humorous to throw a whole string of sentences together, words together for end off a sentence. Now, harnessing the power of it is just about spreading the idea. It's not about pushing a particular promotion on people like traditional marketing. It's trying to create that engagement around the idea. That's how trending topics happen and hashtags relationships. You're not going to get, very few people are ever going to have a trending topic that they created for the entire spectrum of Twitter. You can do regional ones, so if you have a major event in the area that you're trying to promote, you can, Twitter has started to localize the hashtags and trending topics. And, right at the end of the day, hashtags are fun. It releases a bit of creativity into what can be a very mundane communication tool, which is just text and links back and forth. But to throw in a humorous hashtag that has to do with an idea that you're trying to talk about gets people more engaged. Now, composing a hashtag is very easy. You want to try and keep them short. Use initials, acronyms as best you can. Shorter is always the better way to go. I would suggest 10 characters or less if you're trying to actually push an idea. And they can make up part of the sentence. So if you're talking about Waterloo Region, instead of just saying Waterloo Region or WR, do WR Awesome, and then you get a lot more people being able to view it who consistently look at Waterloo Region Awesome hashtags. And they can also stand alone at the end of a tweet. If you say a whole sentence or you have posted a link about a particular topic, you throw a hashtag in there as well. So if you're talking about social media or it's a link regarding social media, at the end of it, just put a #, put social media together. And remember, no spaces. Now, multiple hashtags per message are also appropriate as well. Just as if you're writing a blog post that deals with many different topics, you can add tags to it. It's the same thing with a tweet. If you have the space to put in multiple hashtags, why not go ahead and do it? The only rule is you need to put a # in front of it, and it needs to be coherent. And with hashtags, you also can't use spaces. So if you're actually talking, if you try and put social media, for example, as a hashtag, there can't be a space in between social and media. Now, if you wanted to actually compose a tweet, it's very easy. If you go to twitter.com, you log in, and you want to write out a tweet. I've done a little sample one here. Check out the newest Chamber social media video. And to help catalog that, I've put a hashtag of social media and also Chamber. And what this will do is it'll allow people to click on those different hashtags and see what other people are talking about for social media, or also find my tweet on Twitter in general. You can see what other people have done here, like Wave Accounting. Click on business, and it'll pop up all the people who have used the hashtag in their tweets for business. So as you can see, Manager's Diary here. There's the one from Wave Accounting. There's a number of options, and it's very easy to be able to find and catalog all of those tweets that you're going to be using. Now, for events and promotions, it's very easy to leverage the power of a hashtag, but you need to do it well in advance. You need to let those people know who already follow you that this hashtag is about a certain topic, and try and be consistent as you're doing it. You want to do it well in advance so people start to understand that this particular hashtag is for your event, because you will find more people who might be talking about the event who aren't necessarily using the right hashtag. So always try and use your hashtag as often as possible when talking about an event, even if it's in just a reply to someone. And if you find those people using something like Hootsuite and TweetDeck who are talking about your event but not using the correct hashtag, or no hashtag at ever or whatsoever, just send a message saying you're excited that they're excited about your event, and then throw your hashtag in, your official hashtag in the message as well. Now, popularizing your hashtags can be fairly easy if you already have a following. Talk directly to your Twitter advocates for retweets and adoption of the hashtag. So if you contact, say, 5 of your followers who are active in the Twitterverse, talk about the new hashtag and the new event, and try and get them to retweet it and talk about it just as you do. If you need to, look to give these followers incentives of some kind for your business. So say you're trying to talk about a new location for your coffee shop. Say you're going to give 20% off to the 5 people who help retweet your hashtag. Try your non-Twitter based users for hashtags as well. This means talking about it in any blogs, Facebook, printed material. So if you're trying to host a big event and you're also doing print material, throw your hashtag in there as well next to your normal social media channels when you're listing them. Those people who use hashtags regularly will identify with that pretty fast. And be consistent. Always be consistent. Consistency is very important. You don't want to mess up a hashtag that someone who already has a strong Twitter presence misinterprets. And thank you for watching. Be sure to watch the other videos that the Chamber's created for the Social Media Starter Kit and other videos like this for social media marketing tutorials. Thank you for watching, and feel free to shoot me a tweet or email if you have any topics that you want me to cover, or any questions you have regarding any of the videos that I've done in the past. Thank you.